things.
All the fish, mate.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone.
Hail, stranger. Are you a rider by any chance?
I am.
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine-gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could, but I doubt.
Me dad's got a boat. It'd be perfect timing.
You would? All right, then.
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
Take me, what am I gonna do? You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Eh? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
I can try. Tell me what I need.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are two cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the, ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well. One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
bastard things.
Oh, do you need something?
I do, though not from the forge.
I see.
It's no trouble, really.
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. Suppose he might have been a bit...
When you say out and
just round the village. Wanders over to Blazit. Maybe he knows something I...
Maybe.
You one of the outsiders, then?
I am. Shula invited.
I am.
She's asked to see my chocobo, but...
Or you could...
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first.
Well, if you still... I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep...
And...
Oh, don't ask me.
Well, the man who made Ambrosius tack lived, so I suppose...
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. No sign of the child.
You don't think he's...
My lord, may I speak? There is a matter with...
Of course, what is it?
Please.
Something serious, then?
Yes, I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure move. But the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked... familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. Of course, it... But if it is, who would you go and see?
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yamila, this
I fear so.
The customer?
I'll explain later.
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a mimic gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favour taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank...
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do. Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Anders' father waiting.
And how might I help the garrison today?
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed... Do be careful.
I will.
Good girl. Run like the wind. You deserve a rest.
Ah, there you are. And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Well, we made it.
You did and all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
I suspect two dominants can handle whatever it is that awaits you atop that.
If we pick too many...
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazir, is it not?
His illness. Talo's never been ill a day.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either.
Oh, did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? It was like he was expecting something to happen.
Well, that certainly does. And it might...
I don't...
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
Almost time for harvest.
No sign of the child.
You don't think he's...
Leave me be. Let me go. Let me go.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Blazir, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then... I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries. You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me? There's an altar there, and if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
Yeah!
Be safe.
A bottle. Breath of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag.
Who's there? Stop!
Fly, Ambrosia.
No! No!
Hang on! I'm coming!
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this. Are you all right?
I'm more than all...
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
To the end of the world and beyond.
should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Forgive me.
There's nothing. You two met at the...
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin. And for that reason, some of us seek...
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it. I also found... But our love could never be.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Ymila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Oh, ceaseless rill.
Bastard things. All the fish.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Before we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is, then. Back to the stables, girl. If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark. What are they up to? Some sort of... Sorry to disturb you. It's over. A silver chain. I doubt the Tombury. I did. Well, I'm still not...
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomburys be praying to it?
To understand that, they feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man...
So you think someone's put a
But given his fear...
Does Talor have any enemy?
No, I believe the one who left... Oh, there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul...
You're saying he...
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to discover...
Did they ever catch...
Not that he ever...
Come now. Let's...
All right.
Thank you.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer. If you find anything, see that you bring it...
I am, thank you.
Yes?
No sign of the child.
Bastard things. All the fish wagon.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Well, here's the cairn. But no sign of Nasef. To the riverbank, then. I'm looking from...
Aye. I know him. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
Apparently he ventured...
Wow.
You're a hunter, yes?
There's a bridge. But if I remember right...
Maybe...
Don't mention it.
Let's hope so. This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about. Hold on! Let's try. I'm the tribute.
I am?
Your friend Qatar.
I was so focused on it.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the... Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my...
And an important job it is. But you're struck...
Yeah. No arguments there. The truth is, me and Qatar have usually worked together. Watching...
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see it.
If you insist.
I thought I'd lost you.
But you saw to it that I was found.
Thank you. Nassef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did...
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. We'd only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers?
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the...
So?
We're forced to. Our people are few enough as it is.
They would.
Anyway,